Greetings, everyone. This is my first YouTube live. Welcome. I hope that your day was beautiful, safe, healthy, and productive. So, today I want to do a walking meditation. So, it's something that you can practice however you prefer. If you prefer to stand, walk around as you listen to my voice, or if you prefer to sit down in a comfortable lotus posture, like sitting down, crossing your legs, back straight, or if you want to lie down on the floor, it's up to you. You decide what would be better. So, this is my first YouTube live, as I mentioned. I'm excited about it. Just wanted to do something different. I hope that you could hear the music in the background as well. I'm not sure if the audio is well. So we're going to begin by leaving the outside world outside. It's like almost like when you step into your house, you had a long day at work, or you had a long day wherever you may have found yourself that day, or some challenges that came forth that day, meaning this day. I don't know why I say that day. And you're you're exhausted. You gave it your best, and you're arriving to your house. You take your shoes off. You leave the outside world back there. Whatever challenges you were facing earlier today, leave it at the door along with your shoes, and just empty out your mind and fill it up with happy thoughts. So walk into your house, take your shoes off, wash your hands, drink a little bit of water, and relax. Think happy thoughts. I want you to listen to my voice and listen to the sound playing in the background, which I hope you can hear. I want you to surround yourself with love. Love and healing is the focus of this video. I want you to focus on love, since love is the highest frequency. Love, love, love. Surround yourself with love. Love. Love is the key. Love is the master key that opens doors. Love. Love opens the doors to true happiness. Love heals. So let love flow. Let love flow. Holding crystal. A part of nature. Nature's gifts to us as we allow love to flow freely. We completely empty our minds. We are living in the moment, in the present time, and we are allowing love to flow. And we appreciating the little things, the gifts that nature has to give us. As we live in the present time, living in the moment. We practice love We practice gratitude to allow ourselves to heal and blossom. Love comes in different forms. So beautiful is love. So precious is love. Love more. Love more. Breathe in. Expand your belly. And breathing out, contracting your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Expand your belly. Take a deep breath out through your nose. Contract your belly. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. To your capacity, gentle breaths, don't force it. Whatever feels natural to you. Just let love flow. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. Breathe in love. And breathe out love. Let love flow. Let love flow like water. Let it flow. And just relax. Relax and breathe. So today we are broadcasting from the field, that electromagnetic field, that energy, everything that is alive is energy and has energy. So we broadcast from that live, from that field, particularly the field of love, since that's our focus. And we're focusing our thoughts on unconditional love. We're focusing our thoughts on excellent health. We are focusing on harmony. You are focusing on truth, balance, and the gifts that nature has to give us. Nature has so many gifts in abundance, unlimited gifts for those that can see it, to know where to look, to know where to seek. They find it. Let this message be a power charge. Let it charge you up. Let it heal you. Let it renew you. Allow it to do what it needs to do in order to bring forth balance to you, to restore you to your higher self. Allow it to bring whatever it needs to bring to you, so that you could be the best you, so that you could vibrate at your highest frequency. Allow it to bring you clarity, love, harmony, truth, wisdom, good health, abundance. Let this message be your power charge, your fuel, and let it be the sweetest lullaby. Love, so simple. Love, a living frequency. Love. So beautiful. Love. Love. Love heals. Surround yourself with love. At any given moment that you have, as much as you can, surround yourself with love. It is a gift that is due to you to surround yourself with beautiful things, with love, with abundance, with everything you need to heal, to thrive, to be happy. I close my eyes. I breathe in. I close my eyes and I breathe out. I close my eyes, but I can still see you. I see you. I see you. I see you because I see you in my heart's eye. I see you in my heart. And from my heart, I see you. I see you and you are beautiful. You are beautiful. Keep breathing in and out. Breathing in love and breathe out anything that bothers you. If you find that your mind wanders or starts to think of something outside of the now, outside of love, outside of abundance, outside of healing, outside of prosperity, outside of truth, outside of harmony, outside of justice, outside of nature and the beauty of nature, redirect that energy, kick those negative thoughts, and replace it with one of those things that I just mentioned. Replace it with love, with joy, with happiness, with harmony, with thriving, with good things. So anytime that you feel that something negative is coming back to your mind and is stopping you from being in the now, is depriving you of your happiness and your healing and you moving forward to a higher you, to your higher self. You replace that. You say, you have no power over me. You kick it out of your mind and you replace it with something good. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. It doesn't matter, as I mentioned, if you're walking. When you meditate for a long time, it doesn't matter if you're sitting down in the lotus posture, full lotus, half lotus, laying down, palms up. It doesn't matter where you are, even if you are walking or doing those things. You should be consciously choosing to enter a state of meditation. So meaning you don't have to be sitting down in a lotus posture to meditate. You don't have to close your eyes to meditate. You don't have to lie down to meditate. Those are all good gestures and good disciplines and good things to do if you want to meditate. There is nothing wrong with those things. Those are wonderful. But it doesn't always 100% has to be that way. You could be on a nature walk. You could be on your way somewhere or coming back from somewhere. Walking, thinking, meditating. Any time that you choose to. As long as you choose wisely, is a good time to meditate. Obviously, when you're driving and operating heavy machineries, it's not a good time. So you're smart. Pretty much any other time would be a good time to meditate. But like I said, there's always exceptions like driving, operating heavy machinery. Those things are no. But there's always, like I mentioned, exceptions. I'm not there with you to say, okay, exactly this is exactly good for you. All I could do is to guide you to the best of my ability, and I know that you're smart enough to make the right choices. Meditation has been known to do so many positive things. I have other videos in regards to the benefits of meditation. I'll put the link below so that you could see the scientific benefits of meditation. And for those of you that do not like to call it meditation for whatever reason, the benefits of just breathing, relaxing, and clearing your mind has scientific benefits. So if you have friends that may feel a little overwhelmed with the word meditation, it's fine. We got to meet everybody where they are, at their level, at their level, at their frequency, without judgments. So back to just focus, redirecting ourselves to love, redirecting ourselves to that frequency. I just wanted to say that. And just keep breathing. Listen to the music. Listen to the music. Allow the music to enter your body and find whatever discomfort, anything that may be bothering you, and heal it, fix it. Whatever is happening, whatever electricity is not flowing right, let the sound of the music and the sound of my voice find that imbalance, that in which is keeping you out of harmony, and allow it to float right, heal it, fix it. It's fixed. Allow it to be fixed. You gotta allow yourself to be healed. No one is going to do it for you if you don't allow healing. That is something that you have to invite in, something that you have to be aware of, something that you want to do. You gotta help others to help you. So you have to want help. We all need help in one way or the other at some point in our lives. You have to be ready for healing, ready for love. Know that you are loved. Regardless of what may be going on, it doesn't matter if you had the best day ever or the worst, what appears to be the worst day ever. Worst days bring forth infinite potential for growth. And regardless, know that you are loved. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved and you are beautiful. For the ladies, you are beautiful. For the guys, you are handsome and you are strong. You all have everything that you need within you. And you are definitely loved. I send you love, and I send you more love, and I send you more love. Infinite amount of love from the heart, so that you could be the best you, so you could heal, and so that you can be the best you, so that your energy could flow, so you could find your creative self, so that you could find who you are. Who are you? Who are you? Why are you here? What is your purpose? Do you know your intent? What is your intent? What do you want to do? Why are you here? What gifts do you have to bring forth? What gifts came? What gifts came with you? What gifts came with you when you entered this body? What gifts? What came with you the time that you were announced into this world? What gifts did you bring forth? You need to find who you are if you haven't already found yourself. If you found yourself, if you remember, reacquaint yourself, with love, with the good aspects of nature, with the cosmos. Give yourself a kiss from nature. I said it wrong. Allow yourself to be wrapped and kissed with all of the love of the good aspects of nature. Feel, feel yourself being hugged by beautiful energy. Feel yourself being loved and wrapped in love. Wrap yourself in love and stay wrapped in that love. Feel it. Feel the love. Allow yourself to feel the love. Feel that love. Love is the highest frequency. Love is beautiful. Love is patient. And love is kind. Love heals, as I mentioned over and over again. Love is the highest frequency. Love is the key that opens doors to true happiness. And I love you. I love you because I love myself. I know who I am. I know where I come from. I'm not just speaking about the land that I was born, nor the origin of humanity. If you know who you are, who you truly are, then you can say, if you're a being that vibrates in a love frequency, that I love you because I know who I am and I am love. I am one of love. I am a being of love. I am love. And because I love, I am love, and I love myself. It is because I am love. I am love. And because I love myself, that I can say, that I love you. I do. I don't have to personally know you this lifetime. I don't have to be in your presence to love you. I may not even meet you this lifetime. Or we may encounter, have some brief encounter or encounters, depending. Or you may be part of my life in some ways or the other. But I don't have to know you or be by you or ever have to meet you this lifetime to know that I love you, because I love myself and I love you. And I want you to know that I love you. In case nobody told you this today, I'm telling you this today. I love you. So you are loved. You're special. You are a special being. You're here for a specific purpose. Don't waste your time. Allow life just to go by and not be yourself. You will do a disadvantage to yourself. You will do a disadvantage to the world. And since everything is connected to this earth, you will do a disadvantage to the universe. Be you. As long as you have good intent, be you. Don't be someone else. Everybody else is taken. Be you. Share your gifts. Live in love. I love you unconditionally. I love you unconditionally. I love you, I love you, and I love you. In case you're wondering, this is T. And this is love. This is not the only form of love. Nature provided us with endless amount of gifts if you choose to see it, as I mentioned before. But I do love you. I love you unconditionally, more than you will ever know. More than you will ever know. So you, honey love, are precious. You are you. And you are a gift. You are a gift. You could be a good gift or a bad gift. It's up to you. Good gift or bad gift. But nevertheless, you are a good gift. You are a gift. There's always the principle of duality. I can't just focus on that and pretend that everything is good. There's always the principle of duality. But you, back to you, back to you. You are a gift. A gift from the cosmos. A gift from nature, from the universe, from one may call it divine creator. I choose not those words. I choose the cosmos. Nature would be my first choice, which translates to nature. Everything that's around us, that is inside us. We are. Everything that you see out in the universe is inside of us. All of this, everything, all of this stuff, you see all of this, everything that my body is wrapped in this vessel, right? All of this is the universe. Everything that is out in the universe is within you. Everything that is out in the universe is within you. You are a miniature universe, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos. You really are. And you're so cute. 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 Miniature universe, miniature universe. Don't mind me. I used to love to dance. That's another thing. Do more of what you love to do. We sometimes find ourselves in infinite patterns that need to be broken, and we need to redirect our energies to find ourselves again, reacquaint ourselves with our higher self. We forget who we are sometimes, and we need to be reminded. And every time we get distracted, we gotta get pulled back. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? That's not where you're supposed to be. That's not who you are. That doesn't serve you. That doesn't do you any good. Focus. A focused mind is a beautiful thing. Knowledge of who you are is a beautiful thing. So redirect the energy when you're going the wrong path. When you are finding yourself drained, if you find yourself around people that drain you, drop. Just leave that if you can. I'm not saying just like you know your situation better than I do. I'm not there physically to help you decide, okay, this is right and this is wrong, or let's figure it out together. I'm not. You smart, you can figure it out. Based on what I'm trying to tell you is, if you find yourself drained around certain people, that's a sign that says you need to find better people to be around. Good association. You gotta associate with yourself with beings that charge you up, beings that respect you, beings that love you, beings that appreciate who you are, appreciate what you have to offer in your gifts, beings that love you and want the best for you, beings that not going to talk badly about you, whether you're in the room or not, beings that will look up to you, and beings that want you to succeed in life or anything that you choose to be a part of. Surround yourself with good beings, good association, good association. Surround yourself with good beings that have your best interests at heart. They care about you. They want you to succeed. And when they see that you're going in the wrong path, they will let you know. Out of love, they will check you. And you need that check from time to time. We all do. And let you know that is not what you're supposed to do. That's the wrong path. You're wasting your time. Why are you doing this? This is not you. Surround yourself with good people that want you to succeed. And you have to do the same for them. It's not the way energy works. You cannot just me. The way energy works, you have to give that energy to receive it. If you want to receive respect, you have to be respect. You have to think respect. You have to act respect. If you want to receive love, you have to be love. To give love, you have to be love. To give respect, you have to be respect. To be successful, and if you want that other person to treat you seriously, you have to treat them seriously. It's like treat others the way you want to be treated, the way you truly want to be treated. Sometimes we think we want something and we could work a week towards it, a month, years, sometimes lifetimes. So let's say you spend all your time towards working towards something, and then you find out, oh, I was sure that's what I wanted. Oh, I was so sure that's what I wanted. And then when I got it, man, what was I thinking? This is useless. This is a setback. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I envisioned. This is useless to me. A waste of time. Know exactly what you want. Because if you don't, then you'll be wasting your time and the valuable time of others. Your valuable time and the valuable times of others. Know who you are. Know what you want. Know your gifts. Share your gifts. Vibrate at a higher frequency. At your higher frequency. Vibrate in love. Vibrate at the highest frequency. Surround yourself with good people, good beings, good association. Know your worth. Know your worth. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know your worth? Ask yourself. I want you to thrive. You need to thrive. See, humans did not come here to suffer. That is not how it's supposed to be. To have a human experience, everybody comes here for different reasons. And sometimes we take it for granted until something happens. We fail to see the beauty of all things. Until something bad happens, that's when we are like pushed and forced, almost like forced to see the beauty of what we had, or which we took for granted. Sometimes for months, years, who knows for how long. We learn to be grateful. We learn to be thankful. We learn to be humble. We learn to be loved. I want you to thrive. Humans, we're here to thrive. Humans are here to thrive, deserve to thrive, deserve happiness, love. Like all those little things that we take for granted, like a flower. When you hold a flower or a rose, look at the colors of that flower or the flowers that are around it. Look at the color of the flower. Look at the petals of the flowers and feel how silky and soft each petal is. Look at how that color resonates a certain message to you. Smell it and see what it does to you. The fragrance, what it does to you. To be a human here, there's so many beautiful privileges that we take for granted. That smelling of that flower, to be able to hold the flower, to feel the grass, to feel the leaves from the trees, to look at the trees, to look at the beautiful sky when it's clear and beautiful. When the sun is shining so bright that there are barely any clouds at all, and the sun is shining and we're receiving that energy that is healing and purifying and just like melting away all of our problems, just melting away all of our concerns, melting away any negativity, any bad things that we do not need in our lives that are useless to us. The sun just melts them away from you and heals you. How beautiful is the sun, to feel the sun rays on your skin, healing you, charging you, pulsating throughout your entire body. Just rays beaming on you, rays of love. Just the sun giving you infinite kisses with its rays and with its love all over your skin. The sky showing you the beautiful stars, the moon, the sun, the planets that it may show you depending on the alignment and the time of the years. So we see the sun, we see the moon in the sky, we see the stars in the skies, and we see planets, and we see a whole bunch of other things. The beauty of the sky, the beauty of the earth. When you touch the grass, you run your hands and fingers through the grass that is alive and how it feels. It's just beautiful being a human. It may seem as if it's a bad time. There's always going to be a time that is not a good time and a time that is a good time. That's the principle of duality. And no matter how bad this time is, that's going to pass. It's not going to stay like that forever, even though it seemed like it's a long time, unnecessary amount of time. It is stressful. It is bad. You think it's never going to end. It will. And then we have good times. Like that song say, good, good times. I don't know how to sing, but you know what I'm talking about. Everybody, something, something. Good times, good, good times. Then we have good times. And those good times are so like, you feel it in your heart. You feel it in every cell of your body. You at your best, vibrate at your highest frequency. You feel the love and you feel just like pure energy. Good times. And it may last a short time or it may last a long time. Like it feels like it's never going to end and you never want it to end. You want it just to keep going forever and ever and ever. And I don't blame you. I do too. But that good time too will pass. And here it comes again. If you already know the principle of duality, we had bad times, seemed like it wasn't going to end. We had good times. We didn't want to let go of those good times. We want to keep it forever. And I don't blame you. I feel the same way. Who doesn't? But there's always principle of duality, even when it comes to people. Good, bad, that's how it is. If you already know that after that good time, there goes the scale, right? After the good time, what's going to happen? Back again to this bad time. Why? Why do we even need it? In nature, we have good things and bad things. That principle of nature, those medicinal things that bring forth healing like nobody's business. Then there's things that bring chaos and destructions like nobody's business the same way. So after we are done with that love and happiness, good times, we know bad times are coming. And when we already are prepared, like we always want the best and hope for the best. But we also have to be prepared and know that the worst will come. It will come today, it will come tomorrow, or it may not come for years, or it might even like it would take a long time, but it will come. Why? because there always will be challenges. Challenges when you get too comfortable in the good time, and you forget why you're here and what you're supposed to do, and to vibrate your highest frequency. And it's not only about you, it's a collective. So even if you could just say, hey, I don't know what you're talking about, I was at my best game, like I was doing phenomenal. There's always something that you may have overlooked, something that you may have missed, or you would be going completely in the wrong direction, thinking that's where you're supposed to be. But most of all, it's not only about you, it's about other people. What you do affect other people around you, and those other people affect other people, and those other people affect other people, and those other people affect other people, and those people affect nature, and nature affects what's happening. It's a big circle. It influences everything. It's not just about you. It is not just about you. It's about us. What you do influenced me, whether it's directly or indirectly. So maybe those challenges come to you because maybe something that you need to do or forgot to do or should be doing, or somebody else or a group of people of somebody somewhere, something that needs to be done, that needs to be addressed, that needs to be redirected, that needs to be healed, that needs to be loved. Something needs attention, whether it's from you or someone else. Challenges will always be there because are just an opportunity for growth, to better yourself, to further experience what it's like to be a human here, to further experience and share your gifts and enjoy life. Go ahead and enjoy life. There's nothing wrong with enjoying life as long as you have good intent and are doing the right thing. If you have good intent over here, if you have good intent here, if love lives there, then that energy will manifest and influence others. And you will attract more of that love. And you will surround yourself more with that love. If that energy lives there, you have good intent. If love lives here, if you care about, if you know who you are, you know where you come from, you know your gifts, you know your purpose, you know your intent, and you are a server of humanity, if you're a wisdom keeper, a server of humanity, a healer of humanity, and so many other things that vibrate at this frequency, love frequency, the heart, you are love. You're love. So you are a mini universe, you are a piece of the cosmos. And if you have good intent, go ahead. You got a party up too. Now everybody parties differently. Some people when they hear party, they think music, they think food, they think family, they think friends. Some may think drinking, some may think even doing drugs, which I don't agree with, nor the drinking, unless it's like fine wine from grapes, like once in a while, okay? In moderation. Everybody has a different uh, rule for moderation, apparently. So maybe like 3 times a year, 9 the most. It depends what you're consuming. Don't be one of those people that call, I'm just a social drinker. And you drink every week, every day, or every weekend, or every time that you get an opportunity. That is not a social drinker. So I would say no drinking at all. But if you drink, let it be very little, max 9 times a year, because I don't want to go into what it does to your liver. And all of your organs are connected to each other. Everything is connected. So it affects you, who you are. So if you are going to drink, I would rather you not drink, but that's your choice. Do it in moderation, in an honest moderation. 9 is a good number per year. And if you choose to do more, that's up to you. I would say always look for things, wine or something that will be, I don't really drink, but something with resveratrol, grapes, that is good for your health. Look for something that is good for your health, that is medicinal, resveratrol. If you could get something like that, like I said, I don't know anything about wine. I know grapes or something, like getting some grape, you know what, it's not my field. But if you find a wine, I'm sure that if you could do your research, make your own wine or purchase wine locally, something that is organic, is coming from a fruit, that it may have some health benefits, something like resveratrol or some kind of antioxidant, then maybe you could have that a little bit more than 3 times a year. Like, it depends on you. I don't know your situation. I'm not physically there with you. But I personally don't drink. And when I do, it's like 1 time a year. And when I do, I drink like plum wine. Um, I get it as a gift, so that's that's once a year. So that's up to you. And I don't agree with the smoking and of cigarettes or drugs. And I definitely don't agree with pharmaceuticals the same way. Nope, 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 not gonna do it. But that's up to you. Now, if you come across like a life death emergency that you need it, go ahead and take it. Then don't rely on that again and detox yourself from it. So if you find yourself that that's what you have to do as an emergency to save your life, go ahead and do it, duh. But after that, detox, create a plan so that you don't find yourself in that same situation. Cleanse yourself and get off of that. There's always a way, no matter how impossible it may seem. Let's go back into love. Yeah, let's go back into love because I love you infinitely. And I know that you are more than what you know yourself to be. So even after this, I want you to reflect on all of the words and all of the things that were said, on the sound of the music that you hear in the background, or you should hear in the background, because this is my first YouTube live. I never did YouTube live before. So you should hear the music in the background and you should hear my voice. So I want you to reflect on the sound of the music, the sound of nature that the music is giving forth to you, on the sound of my voice. I want you to focus on you and what you feel, or what you're feeling now, what you felt during this time of this walking meditation. Our focus was love, healing, abundance, thriving, good health, excellent health, and reminding you of who you are so that you could be your higher self. Giving you that little push in case you have forgotten who you are. I'm reminding you of who you are. We all, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. We all need a reminder of who we are because we forget. We get too stuck in our ways and stubborn at times, and we forget who we are. It's always good to have somebody to remind us of who we are. It's beautiful crystal. I got this from a brother years ago at a festival in Brooklyn. And I'm used to this like crystal that looks like this. I don't know if you could see it very well on your end. It kind of looked like pinkish. It looks like rose, and it looks like a clear quartz at the same time. I thought when I picked this up, because I gravitated towards this crystal, and I was like, okay, this is the crystal that I want to invite near me. I thought I was picking up a rose crystal, but he told me, and he's a crystal expert. I don't claim to know anything, even though I spent half of my life doing research. Well, I could be partying like you guys, but instead, that's another thing people get upset and like, why are you upset? We all need a little help. You think that I have all the answers? No. No one being has an infinite knowledge of the entire universe. We have the ability, it's stored within us, but on this earth, this frequency, we all have to pull that information. And since this earth tends to have, appears to have restriction in an unrestricted, for an unrestricted being, we have to find a way of everybody pulling informations, and they're like pieces to the puzzle. You pull this piece, I pull this piece, she pulls this piece, he pulled this piece, and together we have a beautiful completed puzzle that is clear, transparent, and it makes sense and it serves its purpose. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but think about it. If anybody tells you that they know everything that there is to know, they're not being honest to you. There's no way one being is going to know everything. Not naturally. Not even if they plug you to a computer, then you would just not be a human. You would stop ceasing as you would no longer be a human. Then you would just be like your laptop. Easy to control, easy to program, easy to do whatever they want to do whenever. To power it on whenever, to influence it whenever, to turn it off and terminate it whenever. But to be a human is a privilege and is a very unique thing. You should be grateful that you're here with all of us, projecting your energy here, because you have a beautiful gift or gifts, multi gifts to offer. And you keeping your gifts away could do a very big disadvantage for others. They need to receive those gifts so they can find themselves and offer those other gifts that they need to offer to other people. We find ourselves deprived of things and things that have not been taught to us, that were previously many years ago taught to us from the time we were little children. In fact, from the before we were born, when we were there in the womb, they already know who is coming. I don't want to get into that because that's not what the video is about. And then when you were born, you announced yourself, and they elders and wisdom keeper saw your gifts and talents, what they by observation, because and intuition. They knew what you were good at. They knew your strength. And what they did, they help you so that those gifts could blossom and you could go ahead and fulfill your purpose. They gave you that information, but now we, I, I'm not saying that we don't have those wisdom keepers. We do, but it's not the way that it used to be. You have to really seek within yourselves. And you have to really call out those beings and those energies within you so that you could attract those special people that you need to help you along your journey. It's not the way it used to be. Now you have to find a new creative way of vibrating at that frequency so you can manifest what you want, because everything that is alive is energy. Manifest it into your life. So I just want to leave you with the same way we started, with love, and to remind you that you have a responsibility to be you, and that I see you, and I see you, and I see your infinite potential, and I want you to thrive. If you have good intent, if you're a good being, I want you to thrive. I want you to be happy. You absolutely deserve to thrive. You absolutely deserve to be happy. Thrive in love, live in love, thrive. Just thrive, thrive, live, love, thrive. Thrive in love. Just thrive, beautiful one. Thrive in love. As our fabulous wisdom keepers would say, listen. Listen to the wind. Listen to the silence. It talks. Listen to your heart. Really listen. Really listen. You may think you're listening, but truly, truly, truly listen. Listen to your heart. It knows. So those were words of the Wisdom Keeper. Also wanted to share with you a story about an eagle. The eagle, we have a way, like back in the days in nature, and I'm talking about like time before I was born, because we are a different version of ourselves. I mean, different version of our ancestors. The latest version of our ancestors. That doesn't mean that we are better, smarter than our ancestors. Absolutely not. Our ancestors were vibrating at a much higher frequency. So we have devolved, but there's nothing to be sad about, because we have such magnificent beings that set the stage for just fantastic things, infinite potential for us to be the best that we can be. So I wanted to share just some words about the ego, because our ancestors um, looked at nature. They made observations from nature. And they didn't think that they were better than nature. They didn't think that they were less than nature. They saw themselves as a part of nature, as an extension of nature. So I am nature, and nature is me. I am nature, and nature is me. And knowing that you are nature and nature is you, now you have a love, admiration, and infinite respect for nature. And now you could look at parts of nature and learn from nature. So from the eagle, when the eagle sees the storm coming, right? And just picture yourself as this eagle, seeing a storm coming, and think about what you would think and what most people would think when they see a storm. It doesn't sound like good news at all. It sounds like challenges. It sounds like hardship. It sounds like bad times. So when the eagle sees that storm, instead of feeling those negative things, the eagle says, whoa, this is a time in which the eagle feel excited because they see this storm as an opportunity to fly above the clouds. So I want you to think about that. Visualize yourself as the eagle. Visualize yourself seeing the storm, facing the storm face to face. The storm is facing you face to face, those hard times, those challenges that seem as if they are stronger than you. Like they seem like they're not going to end. They will. You will overcome all of those things. It's not going to stay like that forever. And see yourself as that eagle looking at that storm and harnessing the energy of that storm. Just taking that energy of the storm and using it as the fuel to fly above the clouds. Just fuel, fly above the clouds. Just just think about that, reflect on that, using that energy of the storm to fly above the clouds. And I want you to be fearless. And I will leave you with these words: be fearless and be powerful. Once you overcome fear, life becomes limitless. Sorry, I have an accent. I apologize. So, once you overcome fear, once you overcome that fear, life becomes limitless. Okay? Think about that. And I want you to love more at every given chance. I said that so many times, but I can't say it enough. Love more. Because when you love more, you will attract more love. See the frequency of love. I want you to see the frequency of love. And we're almost done. I know I've been a chatterbox, but I'm chatting because I care. So I want you to see the frequency of love. So for this last 3 minutes, I want you to close your eyes if possible. Make sure that you are in a safe and comfortable place. If you are standing, stand up straight. If you are laying down, make sure that you're comfortable and safe. If you are sitting in a lotus posture, which is fine, make sure your back is straight. If you're walking, it's fine too. Just wait. If you are walking, don't close your eyes unless you want to experiment or something. Not a good idea. If you are sitting or lying down or staying steady in one place, close your eyes. And I want you to breathe in through your nose the same way that we started. And I want you to breathe out through your nose. I want you to take a deep breath to your capacity. As long as it's comfortable, keep breathing in and out through your nose. So breathing in and breathing out. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Keep breathing in and out. Relax. Empty your mind. Allow love to stay in your mind and keep breathing in and out. Breathing in love and breathing out anything that bothers you. Kick it out. Only love can stay in your mind and your heart. And I want you to visualize the frequency of love. What does the frequency of love? Now